Hey folks, this is Noble Rambler and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Banished. We're using the MegaMod in our town of Noble Landing, and I want to pop over here and take a peek at this. We're in autumn, we are harvesting, just gonna want to see how these things are going to get picked up on their own without having to coerce them. I did last time just in case, but I think it would have done just fine without it. Just want to kind of watch that this time. But while we're watching, let's take a peek at things over here. We're coming up close to 300 citizens in this map now. And production, we've got traders coming in. We've been sitting at 35 for quite some time. 33, 35, 37, floating in there. Actually doing pretty good. Using 36 and making 39. So food has leveled. Turning on those six these guys, the rice probably topped us off. Lots of traders coming in. There's always traders coming in. And tools are ahead of production, and fuel is ahead of production. We're actually doing pretty good here. So I'm not too concerned at all. Though we are having a bit of a labor crisis. So we need to I think play as if nomads are going to show up soon. I mean, we're sitting on a regular trader and a town hall, so nomads we know will come to the map. We've got the homecoming statue and the nomad well. So between the three of these, we should see nomads this episode. So I think it's best to just assume that they will be here soon and go ahead and start building to be ready for them. What do we got in the way of traders? Let's kind of get this taken care of here. Oh, I know one thing I wanted to do first though. Town lodging. Just wanted to make a note. That's our hotel over here. We'll call it. We're empty. So these last houses of triplexes of 3 houses each finished us off. Let's take another look at died and died. No labor available. Alright, let's take you down to like 5. Let's hit this one real quick. A fisherman. That's important to make sure we don't lose that. So we'll go that route. In fact, it wouldn't hurt to put an extra person. We're only dealing with one person in each dock fishery, so definitely could use more when the nomads do arrive. But I feel like I was in the middle of saying something. Oh, I wanted to know how our families are looking in regard to houses. Still going downhill on that. So 5 more houses than families right now. Interesting. Just by the way they're laying out. It probably has also something to do with that a couple episodes ago when we kept having homeless people show up. And no real reason why. I never did anything to solve that, and it's gone. So something to do with that game save, something to do with that session, I'm going to say. That once I restarted Banished, it reset itself, whichever new building it was that wasn't functioning properly. Don't know. Anyway, I've been pausing here long enough because I know we got this food supplier, brand new trader in, and we probably don't have a whole lot stocked in there yet. We don't. So, and food is holding fine. I think I'm just going to pass this time. Give the workers there a chance to move things in. Otherwise, okay, here it is again, linen and cloth. Why? Orders, cloth, linen. Alright. When I rebuilt Noble Landing in MegaMod, I do remember setting up a temporary, the thing that makes the ship hull components, so that I could build these guys, having to wait for them to arrive by trader. So that may have been a leftover from that, saying I needed linen, to build those. So that's probably what that was. Dismiss you. You're done. Over here, sausages is not something we want in here. They're only worth 1. I was thinking they'd be worth 2 or 3. So let's pull that out. I don't think I want to put anything in place either, because really I'm not going to depend on this particular trader. That was just there as an experiment to see what they did. And we've got nothing to sell, so we're going to dismiss you. Okay. Otherwise, who's here? This one. You have got for us nothing that I see it's important right now. Reeds, yes, we'll do the reeds. Marble bedding, feathers, we'll do the feathers. We're actually looking pretty good on feathers right now, but that's the sort of thing that's a raw resource that definitely turns into something far more valuable when you use it, so it's worth, you know, buying that when you see it. 2,000. Let's do 100 cloth down coats, and that's our 2,000. Trade and dismiss. Are we done with traders? These guys, that one, oh, he's sneaking in right there. And you're leaving. Yeah. Everything else here is looking good. Gatherer just went in. We'll take that, look at that as soon as we hit this trader here. So you are going to be seeds or animals. You're animals. Don't need any of those. Dismiss you and you're done. Okay, we're done here. And let's take a look at the crops. So they've cleared this one out. We're in early winter. Don't have a lot of laborers, unfortunately, because they're dying on us. So we got people becoming students, so good numbers here. 50 children and 50 or so students. So we've got a new crop of laborers coming. They're just not here yet. The plantation. Let's see this one. Hops. Oh, that's right. We're making hops. Never did anything with that, or did we? Let me think about that. You are using sorghum. So who uses hops? Don't know. I mean, we could figure it out, but I'm looking at other things here. So that's picked up. This is picked up. This is being picked up. So by the time we get to late winter, early spring, these should all be empty. Yeah, no problem. Didn't do anything to coerce them, but it's doing its job. So what got me thinking about this was while I was scanning around the map. Pause. What's over here? Why are you guys doing a death march? What? Six people are freezing to death. We don't have the people to lose to be freezing to death out here. What's going on? And who am I supposed to be looking at right here? That worries me. Someone is under the hill here. Or stuck in a tree, or glitching on me. This is what used to happen a lot in Banished. Vanilla Banished. Is you'd go to do something on this side and not have the bridge yet, so they would have to walk the whole way in the winter and die by the time they get to here. And it looks like we're doing that, but why? Now let's think this through. I haven't built anything out here. Let's do a delete. Didn't work. There we go. Let's try the other button. So the delete's working. What out here is red? Nothing. So we've got nothing built out here. We've got to work on our gatherer right there. Turn that off. So they're not out here to do a project. We have a bridge right here, which works. Why are they walking this river to get to the other side? Oh, that's frustrating. Well, I have a feeling we're going to lose a bunch of people for no reason. So let's throw another bridge in here. If they're going to be out here, let's give them something to do. And maybe it will stop a problem that shouldn't even exist. Because we've not built out here. This is the cheapest bridge there is. A creek plank bridge, only one log per length. Let's set that across here. So 5 logs gets that done. But I have a feeling we're going to have a die-off here. Let's take you down. 6 people. Is anybody going to make it back to a house in time? That's not how I wanted to spend this episode, guys. Come on now. What I worry about is where's the rest of these? Okay, there's 3. Let's just scan around real quick. There's only 3 symbols on the map as 6 people are freezing. That's right there. There's something wrong right here on the map. What is it? See how the picture comes up and then we lose it? Boom. Well, right there. Right there. We've got a glitch on the map. What have we done recently that could be causing this? Seems like I remember Veba talking long ago about a lighthouse that once you put it on there, it attracts nomads, but they all form in a mountain way off on the edge and it crashes. I'm wondering if one of the two, either the homecoming statue or the homecoming well is causing this. The nomad well. Wonder if one of those two are interacting badly with this map. So of these 3, we're going to lose the other 3 because they appear to be stuck and not visible. These guys make it to a house. They just have to get to their closest house. Alright, we saved you. Goes to 5. Saved you, maybe. We've still got the timing to get there. Okay, 4. And you will make it. There's a countdown happening behind the scenes that we can't see. And were you one of the others, maybe? There's more people. They're coming up through here. Froze to death. A bunch. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 people just froze to death. And there's still one more showing. And there's still people heading this direction. Oh, I hate when that happens. Yep, right over there. Over here. Okay. Well, I don't know which one it was, but I am going to say that the only thing that has changed significantly are these 2. And I've never used any of these before on another map to know how they work. So let's delete one of them. We'll take out the statue first, and then prioritize that, as well as prioritize this bridge. And I guess we're going to spend part of this episode just kind of watching this area. What happens here? This is what I want to know. Merchant arrived. Where are you going to cross? I mean, really, where can you cross? You got to go all the way back to here? Let's kick the speed up. And you went to this spot. What is with this magic reed right here? That is so odd. And now you're going back home again. Are we doing it on this side as well? Not seeing any other movement in here. Somebody's hungry. That's probably you. No. Oh. And you went away. So that other cold one made it, got hungry at that moment, and got both satisfied. Here comes another one. Now, are you going to take the bridge? Nope. They need to get to the magic reed. Okay. What is causing the need to go to the magic reed? Late winter. Temperature is 32. We're not going to be freezing when we hit to 33. Or maybe 32 is actually the trigger point for this game. There's 33. So no more freezing. Now it's just going to be starving. Uh-oh. Where are you going? I want to get over there. Pause. I cannot make the map there. And off you go. Okay, so we've got some crazy things going on with our map. off she went. Yeah, she's going to visit George, and I guess Martha's calling. Yeah, Martha has that effect on folks. Okay, well, take you back down. And who did we lose? Well, who knows? Lost a farmer. That's not good. Well, darn. Did we get this taken down? Yes. Of course, that doesn't mean that it will instantly stop. It just means that no one else is going to get the call, but there could be others already that got the order to go make the trip. So we'll have to check back in on this river later, see if anybody's walking in it. But for now, we need to do some repairs here. So take the speed down. Let's go back through our log. What jobs do we lose besides farmer? We know that one. Farmer right there. Could go this route. Let's take down to 2 builders and just go this way. We're lacking a gatherer. That was one of the other gatherers. Okay. The new one that just showed up right there. There should be more. What am I not seeing? Well, we got a farmer and a gatherer. Okay, I'm going to go this way. I need to know. Alright, so a farmer. Oh, a laborer, which isn't going to be listed. A trader. Trader. We apparently had an extra trader. Oh, wait a minute. It has replaced. Oh, okay. So we only had one that was not accounted for. Was not replaced. I see. Now you are lost in the mountain. So that's the one that walked up in here and hit the edge of the map. That must be what was happening over... Oh, wait a minute. Where am I? Oh, we're over here. This is the top corner of the map. It's happening over here, too? Okay. Well... And a homeless over here. Why is there a homeless over here at the school? That was a trader. We got a bunch of traders waiting for us. So we have a homeless in the school. This is about where we were... No, we were building over here when all those homeless people showed up 2 episodes ago. And that never got solved. Homeless went away. Still lost underneath the mountain here. So went spelunkering, got stuck, and is starving to death in there. Yeah. Well, this episode is not going to go according to script. I can see that. Alright, I'm going to pause and glance through traders real quick. I would imagine they are all full now. All but the food. Wow. 46,000 food. We're good on food. Alright, let's just glance through. Your food. Dismiss. You are... coal. Another trader. Just wonder if any of these blunks have been nomads and I didn't notice it. Oh, I gotta go this way. All traders. Okay. Anyway, in here, I don't see anything we have to have. So dismiss you. Glance over here. Don't need animals. Dismiss you. Glance over here. Domesticated animals. 4 of them. What if we did 12? If this works, it would be nice to build 2 more of those chicken breeders. Chicken breeder? Chicken pen, we'll say. So if I can afford... Yeah, I can afford 12. 3,000. Okay. Book, silverware, tin jade, military supplies, flax. 3,000. We're good. We're 30s, so 100 of these. And trade and dismiss. And egg pen. That's what you're called. Turn you back on. Good. That one is not a trader. You are on your way in probably to here. And this guy's waiting for us. Reeds, I'd say that is a yes whenever we see them. Until we really get a tremendous backlog of it, we definitely use it as fast as we can make it. Seedlings, we need to get producing seedlings. That's on my list. I want to get both the greenhouses going. That's it. So 2,000 of you. How best to do that? Any 20s in here? No. I have 22s. Another merchant. That one over there. So let's see. Fancy furnitures and spirits. Let's start with spirits. 100 of you. And you were something like 33 and a 10. And we just spent all of our 10s. No 5s. So we're going to do 3 3s and a 1. There we go. Trade and dismiss you. Are you still the same cold person? You are. Because I'm running at 1 speed. Okay. So we can go back to 2 speed again. That one's a loss, but so far nobody else is adding to the count. So maybe that homecoming statue was it. If not, then I'll have to go get rid of the well, the nomad well. Food, 45,000. I want to say no. Died of old age. 3, okay. Because some laborers have come in, I see. I'm not seeing anything here that's critical. Alright, dismiss you. Okay, so with that. The egg pen, from a few episodes ago, was an experiment to see which makes more feathers. Chickens that are going to be in here, or chickens that are going to be in here, or chickens that are sitting over... I lost you. Here. So that's kind of the experiment. Per chicken, actually per worker. Well, not even that. I mean, this is 1 worker, but it's such a much larger footprint. And space is a problem on this map. So probably, well, a combination. Okay, so with that 20-minute distraction, where should we actually start this episode? 5 laborers. Where do I go from here? We shut down builders, so let's do that. And building supplies, we're out of bricks, I'm assuming. I was going to get fancy homewares going, get a supply of those in. Let's do that switch out. If we take you to fancy homewares, we've got to have pewterware, silverware, and we picked up 100 of each, I think, last episode. So we have fancy furniture. So let's run this until we run out, and then we will run the other one until we run out. We have somebody starving. You're still making the trip, aren't you? You are... Where am I? You're over here. Oh. Were you the one that was stuck in the mountain? Or is there more? Is there any connection between this mountain and the one down there? No, we've got the main river in between. So there's no way they were going up here, then making their way all the way around to here. Anybody else over here? I don't see anybody else making the mass exodus here. Of course, all the trees are filled in, so it's hard to see people at all. We have somebody returning from something right there. He is... Stop. Forester, so he's working on a tree over here somewhere. He's going a long way for that tree. He's crossing over because the... Is he crossing over? He is. The forester hits both sides of the river. They would normally cross right there. Died of starvation. Well, if taking out both the well and the statue do not solve this, then we may be doing something new soon. I don't know. I don't know if a problem can creep up into a game save. Outbreak of mumps has occurred. Alright. No clicky. Okay, we'll go this way. Mumps is over here. Back to speed 2. We have... Now, is this our only doctor? I'm thinking it is. We haven't put a doctor into the main city area yet. Let's get a pathway into there. Country road that... Can't see the front door from here. There you are. Front door is right there. Alright, country road. Okay, well, I feel like I'm kind of floundering here. I had a lot of other things on my mind before that happened. So, train. Tunnel entrance. We've got the supplies. We got 2 people assigned to it. Okay. Boy, I wish the nomads would show up. I'd love to start laying track through here. Once I do, then anything else we're going to do comes to an end. Because that's all they're going to work on. Well, I don't know, but I'm wondering if they would treat it like road. As far as how they start working on the roads before they'll build anything else. I wonder if the tracks have any kind of the characteristics of the road in their programming. Just kind of looking things over here. Okay, off to my notes. So, we wanted to deal with 10 foods. And I was thinking last time that I wanted to use kind of the mountains over here for the tin mines. And it dawned on me that those don't need mountains. Those sit right out on the ground. So they're more of a surface mine that drops downward into a shaft. So they could be anywhere. So really they need to be wherever there's housing. Is kind of the idea. Do we want to get a way of smelting the tin over here? I really want the the food production over here, though. Okay, so over here would be housing. Actually, a little community right here. A school, a church, herb mender, houses that will support the tin ore and the tin smelting. Okay. With 2 laborers and 4 builders. Yeah. Okay, so I need a pathway. Let's get that going. No more death marches, though. Maybe that statue did it, or maybe it was just a coincidence that it never was a statue. I won't know that until we get to next winter. So, road. What kind of road? We have lots of stone now. We do. What is this going to be? Probably not going to be wooded by the time we're done over here. Let's go in with a key stone. There you are. And sandstone. Or do we go with regular stone? Nomads. Okay, the floundering has completed. Who were you from, though? Nomad Well brought you in. Okay, so 32 nomads. So the statue is gone. Nomad Well is working, and they showed up right here. So they didn't show up off of the edge of the map and stuck in a pixel or anything. So that seems to be functioning. So we'll just go with that for now. We will accept. There you are. And let's get to building. I'm going to hold off on running it for a second here. I want to just stop and think about this. So road that comes through, bridge, and get all of this built. Is that the plan? Nothing else was really critical out there, and I might just ignore traders for a while. There's nothing that we truly need. Even iron is looking pretty good from what we've been buying. So let's just concentrate on getting something done. Okay. Well, I was saying stone road or keystone. I'm not making enough brick to make it worth it. I think stone and mossy stone are the way I want to go. They look very similar except for the moss. That way it makes a better transition from wooded and non-wooded. So let's go stone road. And to which side? Well, that answered that. Let's go there and back 2. Bring you down into here. And I'm thinking we need to get rid of this stockpile. Okay, you there, and let's get rid of you sooner than later. More merchants, yep. Alright, more merchants. Okay, bridge. Road, bridges. And let's do a, what do you call it? Where are you at? Right there. Drawbridge. Across this one. Drawbridge there. And let's road in and over into that one. And this one we will go with mossy. Road. That was road. Moss road. Bridge is there. You're going to go there and curve over into that bridge right there. There you are. So that is... Wait, get back here. Looking down at my keyboard. Okay, so there is a footprint to begin with. Out of that, we want some kind of a town, little suburb center, we'll call it that. And around that will be some houses. That will get these 12 somewhere to live. While we are thinking about that, builders, up. Anybody else needs to go up real quick. Let's come back to this in a second. Fishermen, up. So we'll double our fish production. Alright, we should be able to do that without any problems. Anybody else that we can increase that would really help us out, food-wise? Because food is probably going to start dropping pretty quick here. Ooh, let's go into this one real quick. Egg pen. One person running you. We are in summer, so we want a year's worth. So next summer, so next episode, hopefully we'll be able to start comparing that. Who else needs labor that will help out? What will or will not be happening here real soon? You are Earthbender, you're max. Let's take you up to like 2,000. Okay. And Sawmill is up and running for a long time. How are we doing on lumber? 500 still. We'll go ahead and employ that. Nope. There. There. Okay. So 11 and 10, and laborers are starting to come into the economy. We have enough schools. All right, I think we're ready to concentrate over here. Okay, some kind of a town center. Market. I call them town centers, but really they're markets. How do we want to do this one? The farm stand. I do want something that does everything. So food, fuel, tools, and clothes is most of everything, I guess. Probably a small quantity. Let's see here. Or I can zoom in. You know, I kind of like that. Let's do that. Farm stand. Let's see. Is that yellow or is that orange? I'm thinking that's yellow. Orange is EMBX61. How do you, is that pronounced or is that said? Mbex? Mbox? I don't know how he pronounces his name, the modder. Otherwise, yellow is just others on my chart. So if it is yellow, who would this be? Farm stand. See, the problem is we just have parts scattered around now, which makes it easier to find the parts, but now we don't have packages. So I don't know if that's part of smaller vendor buildings. That could be it. From Elficutioner. I'm going to make the guess this is his. That sounds reasonable. Alright, there's our crossroads right there. And let's do that. You're going there. Last noise, merchant. Yeah, I'm going to ignore merchants the rest of this episode. There's nothing that's critical. I'll pay for it tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. Something else will happen that we'll sure wish we had bought a bunch of stuff ahead of time, but for now I'm going to pretend that's not the case. Housing. What kind of houses do we want out here? And while we have peoples, let's clear this area a bit of everything. Yes. Though if I do that, can I easily build other things on top? Let's go with road first. Road, we're going with the stone, the moss. You are right there. Let's take you off into this area. And let's take you off toward that area as well. We have a real crossroads here. Merchant is waiting. So I'm not going to put in the kind of market that will sit on the crossroads. It's kind of nice that some of them do that. But with this build, we can go back in with this guy and clear out the area. Let's do that. But before I commit to it, where are they going to put the stuff when they do it? Alright, well, let's put in a real quick stockpile. That one there. And we'll make it general. And let's just put him right in. Actually, we'll put him... Can I do that without sitting on anything? I did. Good. So that one is ready to go. Okay, what houses go out here? What's something new? Something different? Where's the one that had the parts? Little house. This guy. Just because I want to see it go in. Let's put you right there. And we'll do the other parts to it afterward. After we can see the what it's going to look like. We'll get that one going in. Okay, so what else goes out here? Colonial. I haven't done any of the colonial charter stuff in so long. Because we're trying all the new things. Don't want the two-story ones out here, though. Who are you? Village homes. And small village home. Village home. And village townhouse. Let's see these again. So that would look good out here. You, a little more significant. Ooh, I like those. And you, okay. Wonder if they stack side by side, if the chimney would disappear between them on this side. Don't know. But let's go with some of these. So we put the yellow one, the what do you call it? The country little house over here. Let's head over here with these. Kind of put a separation in them. So the crossroad is there, and the market is there. Let's do this. Kick it back there, and I assume it's going to bounce into different houses each time. That's not what I meant to do. There, like that. Yeah, not knowing which one that actually was. Okay, so let's do one. We can recognize this one. That's got the second floor over there. If I were to place this one here, it did change. Okay. This house is over here. Market's there. Let's go up there with one. Up there with one. Okay, what's the chance I can even find these again? You're gonna go there. Country little house. Alright, we'll just stack these all on top of each other. You're there. Farm stand is there. Tunnel entrance. I do want to see this thing done. And we can start laying tracks, can't we? Let's see, these guys are over here. There's one. Boy, they're hard to click on. There's one. Well, I'm going to say we've got them all. It seems like there's one more. Tunnel entrance, let's pop over there. If we prioritize that, would it actually do any good? You know what I'm worried about, although they did bring the supplies. When I went back to edit this, it just felt like right when I clicked, it moved back a square. And I'm worried that, this little bump right here is actually a problem. the footprint's right there. Let's do this. Let's take you down right there. Just to make sure they can actually walk into this and do something. In fact, let's go ahead and do that last one. They're going to come out of a train tunnel completely level anyway. Alright. Get the tracks on there, but I wonder if that's been the delay. Kind of like getting stuck in the dock storage. They can put the stuff in, but then they can't interact with it later. I just wondered if that went back one step and it was inaccessible. Would this ever build? So, don't know. One thing I wanted to do, but I didn't want to do it until Nomad showed up, is go ahead and clear out all of the goods in here anyway. That, and that. So we'll pull the wild foods out of here while we're clearing this path. 13 without homes now. How's that possible? Someone have a baby? Maybe it has something to do with the school and the way they interact with the school. I know there are times when people become homeless when they are a student. Some kind of a glitch there. Okay, so over in this area we've got a market, we've got some houses. We've got a temporary stockpile because we're going to clear the area out. We want to set up 10 mines. We have winter coming too. So we can see if we have any more of the freezing people glitch once the trees clear out. So we want 10 mines. We want to smelt the tin. We want to set up tinneries over here. Let's do the smelting first. We've got a bunch of tin ore already in stock. So let's go that route. You are here, there. How best to do that? A metalsmith, a forge, and a foundry. Let's forge. Though we've got a nice river right here. Let's do a foundry. Yep, let's do that. We're on the river. Thinking right in there, kind of. There's a spot. And it sticks out far enough that it's right in the middle of the flow. Alright, we'll do that. You're right there. So foundry, we'll figure out the roads later. And now we're taking it all down. Now we've got lots of extra labor. Wow, look at that. They've already cleared out half of the farms. Good. Not a problem. So, you're in. You guys are in. So we'll get that going first. Then we'll get some tinneries going. The trader, or the, what do you call it? Stockpile is gone. Road, I'm assuming, is in. That looks like the real thing. Yeah. So you're there. So let's set up a real path from here out to there. So we've got speedy traveling from the source of the tin to the tinneries to the place where the food is stored. And we've got enough labor. 18. Wow. Schools are really producing laborers now. Okay. 14. So we've got people just entering the economy. That's why we're gaining on the number of houses that are needed. I'll do that. Okay. So 2 people over here for this farm stand until we see that we need more. So, fast travel to get to the source of the food. So let's work in here for tinneries. Then we're going to need to house these people. Though we could have these people live over here. Although they will probably steal housing from the farms. So some more houses along the water here might look good. These are the... Whoa. Okay. You're making this loop here. And you're getting warm, so we're fine so far. Alright, let's head over here and see if there's any evidence of people wandering around. Should be able to see them now with the deciduous trees leafless. There's somebody. No, that's a duck. I don't see the mass exodus anymore. So either that was the homecoming statue, or it was just some kind of a fluke that has corrected itself. Got a child over here, playing, stopped, finding someplace warm. Okay. I guess we're okay. So I'm going to assume it was the homecoming statue, but again, there's no way for me to prove that without duplicating it, seeing that if it returns. So don't want to talk bad about it yet, not knowing if that truly was it, but that's my guess at this point. Anyway, tanneries, and then somewhere for these folks to live. So that is food. That is right there. We're going to put in one of each. And these guys will sit on a crossroad. So let's do that there. Is there any logic as to which order to place these guys? We have meat, vegetables, fruit, and soup. We're going to put one of each in here. And then we're going to see which one has the most recipes we can actually use. And then we're going to put more of those in. And you guys use tin. And you use, I'm guessing that's a building supply. And then lumber. Okay. Vegetables. So do we stack them this way? We could do that. That's kind of interesting. So fruit off to the side and soup in the back. Okay, row goes through them, and we'll put the first of the duplicate ones will sit right here. No, we won't do that. This is going to kind of look like a factory when it's done if we do it right. Two more right in there of whichever one of these works out the best for us. Kind of like that. They'll step out of the factory over here to the homes, which are going to be probably more of the key homes, which are there. That. Quayside house. Quayside barn. Yep, that's these guys. So they're stepped back by one. And we'll stagger the colorings. So you're there. So back by one. And 2 spaces over. Doesn't really work. How about over here? I see the ground drops off too fast. Alright, we'll make you even then. Like that. It's only 1 space in between. Okay. So there, there. We'll do that. Although I was saving this if I needed to put something else in this footprint, wasn't I? Can't think of anything else that I would have, we would still need to put there, though. Alright, we'll do that. That kind of finishes this little grouping here of similar looking houses. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Okay, so these guys are going in. Let's just drop these real quick right there. We only got the 2. And something else we talked about over here. Let me do this while I'm thinking about it. I wanted to get quayside walls in here. Boy, it's really I feel quite free not being enslaved to having to click on every trader that comes in. Kind of like that. Alright, so you guys, let's see how best to do this. Oh, that's the underbuilding version. Okay. Versus these guys. So the thought was to come out at a diagonal. That's not going to happen this time, so we're going to go straight. You are 3 pieces. None of these are nomads, just kind of verifying that. Yeah, that'll work good right there. And that is an insta-build? No, I think this tree might be in the middle of it. Okay, so we're going to come off there, even. Now, how do we get from there to there. It looks like we diagonal over. But I want to see these guys build first. I want to make sure it's what I want it to be before I do that. I'm thinking that there's this and this in the way of both of those. We're going to have to get these. In fact, I can prioritize that, right? I cannot. So I'm just stuck waiting. Okay, so there's that going on. Now, what has actually gotten built? We've got this little guy getting some stuff in there. 20 laborers. Wow. You can only handle 2, so I can't add another one to this. But suddenly, we've got people. Do we go to 20? Yeah, we'll leave it there. How's the town looking? 2 people are cold, and you're making the trip. You're still doing it. Second person is over here. Don't know why, but you are making the trip. Anybody else in here? Which means it may not have been the homecoming statue. Which means it may be the Nomad Well. Okay. Alright, let's do a little experiment. Head over here. Zoom in. Let's turn you off. And put the other one back in. No, that won't do it. We'll just turn you off. If next winter it's still happening, then we will know that it was neither of them. But if I put the homecoming statue back in and take this out and it happens, I won't know that it wasn't both of them. So we'll let this run. Next winter we'll get through next winter, and then we'll put the statue back in and give it a run all by itself. But hopefully these guys are all going to find a house. You're heading for that one. You're a third one, actually. Okay. Stone roads would probably be a good idea. Get them faster through the place so that they can get to their houses. And still, you're probably a laborer or something, aren't you? Laborer, yeah. You're just off too far getting things done. Alright, let's do that as well while we have so many people available. We go to 10, and stone roads. That is a forest node, so let's go in with moss roads. We'll just kind of do a loop through the whole place to about there. Stone. There to here. To here. And let's get this loop in here. That'll be moss. There. That's it there? Yeah. To there. Okay. So that gives us a loop through there. Let's get back to the main road. So let's do We Are Stone up to that point. Let's go from the crossroad all the way down to here. I'm not going to do that second one just yet. And this is all going to be stone through this area and through town. Has town been done? No, but just a different colored something in there. Don't know what that is. That's right, I did do some of these. Yeah, we have stone. Oh, we have key. We do have key. Darn, we're mixing. Oh well, such is life. So that means we are stone to this point. Let's run key. Or do I just replace this middle area? So this is all key in here. Alright, we'll replace this. We're going to go with stone because it blends well with the moss stone. Alright, so stone, let's run at least one course of it through there. And one course of the moss stone from here on out like that. This path here is pretty critical. That'll be moss. You're going to run in, and I can't quite tell what you do here. So I'll maybe take the time to fix that off camera. Yeah. Oh wow, we're at 50 some minutes already. Don't feel like I accomplished anything. I did get this little area laid out. Mostly we worked on a mystery of why are our people dying. Alright, so you're this guy. Let's finish with this. I wanted to see this. Houses. This guy. So we got these extra little, this is the pantry. Looks like that. How do you interact with that door? So you're in the door, so we got to go over here. That does stay under the window, doesn't it? It does. Now, if you went all the way to the front, no, you're going to be like that. Okay, we can do that. And then this side, unfortunately, is going to be buried in trees still. See if I can get an angle between the trees. Really can't. Let's flip this around so it'll look like the mirror of this when it's done. Which will not go here. Okay, so he has to go over here. So to follow the pattern of the other one, he's going to be one step in. Actually, this one lines up perfectly. It isn't a half step in. F doesn't do anything. See what I mean? He's lined up with the front of the house here. This one is a half a step back. There, half a step in. A little different. Okay, so if you're going to line up, is there anything else here? There is a door. So you're going to have to be right there. Okay, so that's where you go. We'll catch these next time. Put you there. Put you there. Little house is one that we saw. Village home. Right there. We're done with homeless. Although there'll still be a lot of people in the town lodging. Okay. Young family went in there. You are in. You're good. That's being built. Okay. Let's pause there. We're closer to an hour than I wanted to go. And I will catch you next time, folks. And hopefully we won't have the mysterious freezing die-off of the beginning of this one. So hit the like and subscribe if you would down there. And I'll catch you next time, folks. Bye-bye.